Hi, this is Vema Reddy. Today we'll show you a simplest way to convert an input stream to string using the functions provided by Boomi. So most of the times when we were working with a custom scripting, there could be a chance where we need to convert the input stream to string and string to input stream. So, but most of the times what we will go is we will go and write some lengthy code to convert the input stream to string. There are a lot of ways to do it, but most of the times we'll be using this kind of lengthy lines in Java 7. We'll be taking some line by line and just append it, and then we'll just return that return that as a string. This is a lengthy code. We will write it in Java 7. If you are going with Java 8, there are the bit uh, different way of code is there with short lines. But if other than that, what if you want to have a ready-made function where you don't want to write all these lines of code and piece of code and just want one function that should return the to pass input stream and just should be able to return the string. So that is generally we'll go with some Apache Commons IO where you have an uh, where you have an jar file that you need to be uploaded, because this jar file is not uploaded, this jar file not provided with an Atom installation. So we need to uh, upload a jar file to our Atom runtime environment using maybe a custom library, whatever other way of do it. So then we will be using a one function called IOUtils.toString. This it just pass the input stream and what is the encoding you want to convert, and it just quickly convert it and it just returns to the string. So instead of that, if you go with this option, what the thing is, we need to upload an external jar file. And otherwise, if you are going with this jar file, this piece of code, you'll be writing a lot of lines of code. But anyway, for with this option, you don't need to import any jar file. But instead of writing all these things, there is a simplest way we can quickly use that and can able to utilize that. So the option I am going to show you here is, there is a jar file that shipped with an Atom installation. So if you go to an Atom installation path, you can see a lib folder here, and there you can see Boomi util.jar. So these are the utility functions that have been created as part of the Boomi platform implementation. You can see a lot of jar files is there. As part of this jar file, they internally use this Boomi util. So let's show you that how what are all the functions are available here, and the function what I am trying to implement is, I'll show you the function where exactly it is exist. So in order to view the content inside this jar file, what I was looking is, I just downloaded the JDU. It's a Java decompiler. It's a simple UI base. You can even download it quickly. It basically a simple jar file. Download Java decompiler software. It's open source, I think. So you can just go download and click on this jar file. You just run this jar file. This UI will get open. So once you open this Boomi util under the lib folder path, you can see here Atom. Under that lib, you can see Boomi util jar file is there. So here a lot of utility functions are there. So my requirement in this use case is, I just want to convert the stream to string. So I was just going and looking into the stream. There is a, you can see that there are com.boomi. After that, util is the package name. So inside the package, you have a lot of classes is there. I'm just referring to one of the class stream util. So inside stream util, I have two methods where you want to convert that input stream to string. So it can see that input stream, the character set or input stream is string accepts. Even if you just have a reader also, just convert it. So I was just taking this is a one function. So in order to use this function, what is a prerequisite for us is, you need to make sure this package should be imported. What is this package? This package is com.boomi.util in your custom scripting, and the corresponding class where the file is exist. So the function is exist. This is a stream util. And one more thing, you can see the static function. So when you say static function, you can directly invoke this function with class name. So you would be writing something like stream util dot the to string. So that will help you to quickly convert the input stream to string. So this is the thing, because we don't need to install anything. We don't need to install additional jar files. We can directly use it. So let me just show you that I have already created a small process. Let me go through this process. So I have taken some sample JSON file as an input. Just wanted to show you that the input stream will be converted. And as we all know that, so we have an option where the custom scripting default, it takes as a data context. Inside the data context, wow, we have a lot of methods to access it. So the first method we'll be using, this is a predefined methods, input stream. So I have an input stream. Now what I need to do is, this is my package. Where is my package? Is there? My package is there in a stream util, and this stream util is there in com.boomi.util. So I just imported this package here. I imported all packages, and after that, since this is a static method, I can directly call with this class name. So I have written stream.util, then toString, and the input stream is here is my input stream, and I mentioned converted to UTF-8 character set. So then I was just using a logger. So this is a basic thing. Whenever you want to log it, so we'll be using the execution util and then log function, log info. So once I run this process, my input stream will be converted to a string. So let's quickly show you that. So I have, in order to see that whether it is really converted or not, I just captured the log, process log. Once it is converted to a log, I was just showing it to capturing it in the process log. The sample JSON, I just took it from here, so from W3 School. So now let me go back and see the execution. You can see it's converted, and you can also see I didn't manipulate anything on the string. So whatever the data was coming over there, it should be coming. It should come as it is. Otherwise, if the input stream already read and write, so you can use input stream dot ignore something will be there. You can just ignore that so that it will be converted here. You can see that here input stream converted to string, and you can see this data. So this is how you can convert the input stream into a string. So if you want to convert this again, so what you can do is, because you are not getting an output over here, there should be a function for the input stream. Because what happens, why it is not written? So because the string function now, what happens is it's already read the complete data. So that's the reason data is not available. So there should be some methods where you can close, mark, reset, skip. So I think this is the one you can use it reset method, so that can be able to see the data here. Because by the time you're just converting it back here, the input stream is already read here. So that's why it's not able to set it back. So once what we can do is reset, so that whatever it was read, so it just get it back, so that you can data able to see it back over here once you run it. So I was trying to show you that there is a simplest way you can use the inbuilt functions. Not only this, a lot of functions are there. Even in the string also, you have a lot of functions is given, and with delimit characters, because Boomi map has a very limited functions given, but you can use all these functions without any additional effort. We can just import the class and just with the class name, you can directly use all these functions: toString, truncate, joins, formats, then starts with, ends with, equals, CSV, convert, a lot of things are available here. So you can just see that the data, whatever it's coming, the input data was no change, and you are able to see that it was captured, the input stream was converted into a string and it captured in the process log. So you can just use that functions, so that what the advantage of using this one is you don't need to install any additional jar files, and the other thing is you can, in one function, you can just execute it without writing all this lengthy code for just converting the string into input stream into string. Not only this, just taken one example, you have a lot of inbuilt functions is available in the jar file that I was just showed you in here. So you can use a lot of functions whenever you are have a requirement where you'll be using a lot of custom scripting you might be writing as part of the mapping. So you can, if you have any of the function, ready-made function available, you can just use these functions. Otherwise, you can write your own custom scripting. I think that's all I wanted to show you for today. Thanks for watching this video.